What's up, everybody? It's the Sports Chasers Podcast, coming to you live and direct with your host and your moderator, Kevin L. Warren, along with his fellow podcast brothers, Dorian, the D.A. Alberton, James, the Angry One Warren, Mike Mills, and Daryl, D-Dub Warren. This is a real sports podcast for real fans. This is a sports podcast with no hot takes, no narratives, just real, unadulterated sports talk. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel. Sports Chasers Podcast. We can be found on all podcast platforms, plus all social media platforms by searching Sports Chasers Podcast. All information is in our bio. Please be advised, at times there may be some explicit and colorful language. We are the defenders of the fans. Now, here's your host and moderator, Kevin L. Warren!
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's Monday morning. I was going to say Thursday, but it's Monday morning, 11 o'clock out here in the East. Yes, we're live. We're live here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. You name it, we're there. Hey, this is our new segment called the N.F.L's Fourth and Short segment. Hey, we're only on here for 15 to 30 minutes. We're going to give you the say of what happened on Sunday. But with that said, man, meet the crew. Got the DA. DA, what's up? Got his Oakland A's hat on.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in a cave in here.
You're a little dark there. You're a little dark over there.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We got D-Dub. D-Dub, what's good?
What's up, everybody? What's up?
There you go.
Monday morning. Yo, awesome weekend. And it's not finished. It's not over. We got one more tonight.
Yeah, we got one more tonight. Mike Mills is actually monitoring the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. He's got his Twitch account attached to us, man. But hey, this is a segment we're gonna do every Monday around 11 o'clock to go over the games, about 5 specific games on the past Sunday. And with that said, man, like I said, this is fourth and short, so you better get in it to win it, man. Yesterday, I'm going to start off, and you see I got my shirt on, my hat. Yo, the New York Giants, man. The New York Giants on yesterday went in and beat the number 1 seed of the American Football Conference, the Tennessee Titans, yesterday. Scored 21-20. Hey, the new coach, I'm loving what he was doing, Brian Debo. In 4th and 1, excuse me, not 4th and 1. He was going to do the 2-point conversion. Instead of kicking for 1 and tying it, we're on the road. Let's go for it. Let's change the culture, in the words of D-Dub. D-Dub, take away from there, bro. You said that yesterday, man.
Yeah, they had to. And for the fans, man, after the first half, the Giants they didn't look good, man. I mean, it was already on social media. They was already talking about put in Tyrod Taylor, bro. And I was one of them because what I seen from this dude, Daniel Jones did not look good. He didn't even look good to the coach. The coach said he didn't look good, or he may not have said it, but you could feel that he didn't have it. Second half, Giants changed it around. Thank God, because if I was the coach or at the time, I was saying, you know what? Let's just get rid of Saquon. And DA pulled me off the ledge. Yes, I give you credit. I'm gonna let you speak. He pulled me off the ledge and said, "Hey, this guy is still hurt." I'm that type of dude. I didn't want to hear it. I'm one of them crazy fans at times, and sometimes I could get crazy. I'm like, trade them all, get rid of them all. Saquon Barkley had a monster game yesterday, man. I mean, almost 200 yards from scrimmage yesterday. He put in that work yesterday, and between him and really we got like a no-name defense and offenses with especially with I have a problem with Kenny Galladay. We paid you some money. We got you from Detroit, and you're looking like you're a third string guy. So, but that being said, other than that, Brian Debo, when he went for it after scoring that touchdown, he went for it on that to get that 2-point conversion, and that just showed how much he has confidence in his players, and gave the players super more confidence in their abilities. And so, we'll see. Again, one game, guys. I'm not getting crazy. One game, but this one game for Giants fans, we have a lot to be excited about.
Go ahead, DA. Take it away.
Okay, I'm not trying to be a Johnny Raincloud from the darkness.
Yes, he is.
I'm in the dark.
He's in the dark too.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on, but y'all know.
Go ahead, man. We'll figure it out.
So listen. First and foremost, I think the Giants fans pumped the brakes. It was a good win. We don't know anything after one game, right? We knew Saquon would be back because physically it's time for him to be back. It usually takes 2 years after ACL, and then he got a little bit hurt last year. New system, everything that's in right now is all brand new. And the AFC team that they beat was the champions of, first place team last year, which means nothing this year, Kevin. So we're gonna stop going on. The Titans was the number one. It wasn't number one nothing. There was number one team they played this year. That's all. No more, no less.
Wait a minute. But you're not saying that the Titans are not a better team than the Giants, though?
Evidently not. They lost the game.
So
evidently they are not.
Go ahead.
They don't play games on paper. They play them on the field, and they're not because they lost the game. That's all. I'm not mad at y'all. I'm just saying, because the thing with Giants fans, like Jets fans, and all New York fans, we jump off and on too quickly. You got to stay in, man. You got to stay in. And the reality is, I understand you guys, right? From the first half to the second half, Danny Dimes is on the team, he's off the team, he's back on the team, and he's off the team. Right? In one game. Right? So we need to be a little bit, and I'm not mad because it was a good win to me. I watched it. I didn't have a problem with anything they did. You know what I'm saying? And I like them going for it, right? Because you know what the man said? We were bad. That team, he's going to say y'all were a bad team last year. Absolutely. And I've got nothing to lose to go for the 2-pointer.
Correct.
Right? You got no expectations of this. Nobody expects us to be here.
Nope.
So we'll just go ahead and do it. And sometimes that is a great way to play. Because what else do you have to lose? Right? Yeah. So we don't have a whole lot of time here. I think the Giants played a great game. I was very impressed. I knew Saquon would be back. Right? I saw him on the pivot. I knew he was ready. Listen, I think they're right now, as far as game ones, I saw a lot of great things. Far better than my team. So I keep it honey with you. But we had bad weather. I'm not gonna make no excuses. We gotta be better, but y'all look really, really good, and I was impressed.
Thank you, DA. I appreciate that. Love the rebut and recant. We'll wax poetically about the Giants. Good win. Hey, we got to move back on. We got to go ahead. You got one other.
No. Good. That was just good win, man. Moving on to the next. This is fourth and short, guys.
Fourth and short. So, hey, out in Cincinnati, Ohio, the Pittsburgh Steelers with a 23-20 overtime victory over the Bengals. I'm going to say it again. They was the AFC champs last year, and they went to the Super Bowl.
You only got one job. That's the end of my short. Fourth and short. You got one damn job. Kick the ball between the yellow poles.
That's our other segment. You only have one job.
That's it. No mas. Joe Burrow didn't play a lot in the preseason because of the surgery. It took him about a half to get right with his receivers. Once he did that, his receivers played well against what I believe to be probably one of the top 5 secondaries in the game, not AFC or NFC, but all together. So with that being said, Joe Burrow came back to do what he needed to do. They ran the ball adequately. But in overtime, they didn't kick the ball between the yellow poles. And that's about all I could. Because had they done that, the game would have been over. And they'd have been eating cheeseburgers out there in Cincinnati, in the Queen City, the other Queen City.
So
Period.
Trubisky did that. He threw the ball 21-38 for 194 yards, 1 TD.
That's about what he's supposed to do. How many attempts?
He had 38 attempts. Too many.
18 too many. 16 too many, maybe. 16 to 14 too many for him, which means that Najee got to do a little better. Or the O-line, whatever it is, has to do a little better. So, yeah.
Burrow threw 33 of 53 for 338 yards, 2 TDs.
That's far too much.
Way too much.
That's what gets you being the most sacked quarterback in the league last year.
So,
7 sacks yesterday.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ken.
With that said, is the offensive line bad for the Bengals, or that he's holding on to the ball too long?
Not ready yet. It's just it's the first year that whole offensive line will be together. They only have one guy off last year's offensive line, so you got 4 new guys learning how to coordinate. Now they were all in camp, but it just lets people know how hard it is to play O-line, and that's it. You didn't they are not coordinated as they should be yet.
Same problems from last year, right? Yeah,
but they
same
got brand new money on that line, so it was a brand new money with the same old problems. That's not good. That's not good.
Brand new money.
Oh, it's brand new money. Lyle Collins getting paid. These cats is getting money right now. So
yeah.
It's 27 carries for 82. Burrow was next in line, and Perrion had 1 carry for on a 4th and short, got 4. Go ahead, D.
Yeah, I was just going to say, the Steelers look good first half, man. I mean, they was all in, flying around. Burrows all day, picked them off 4 times.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, Minka Magic. I say Minka Magic, man. That dude is special. He's a special guy back there in the backfield.
Stand up jersey.
Yeah. What's my man? But so Burrows, even with all that, he still had a chance to win the game. With all that. Mr. Chase, this guy is phenomenal, man. He's definitely a good wide receiver there. But I'm going back to this game is over. Burrow throws the ball to Chase in the end zone. He catches it in the corner. Kick the field goal. You kick the extra point. This game is over. McPherson comes in, missed the extra point. And they had their chances after that, but Pittsburgh was just did the job.
You got one job.
Boswell missed, but Boswell is pretty solid though. He's a solid kicker. So that second one, I thought it was a little bit closer. He missed a 55, and then came in and kicked a 53-yard field goal. So kudos to the Steelers. Kudos to Mike Tomlin for just not giving. Yeah, man, this guy, he should have a job for life with Pittsburgh, man. Because this guy, he's just a good coach, great coach. He's right. Great coach.
Stand up guy. So
that's all I have.
Well, 4th and short. It is. Hey, let's go down to Atlanta, where the New Orleans Saints beat the Atlanta Falcons 27-26. What most I was impressed by, they talked junk about Jameis Winston. Jameis was 23 of 34, 269 yards, 2 TDs, 0 interceptions. Taysom Hill led the Saints in rushing with 81 yards on 4 attempts. Jarvis Landry led the Saints with 7 receptions, 114 yards. I was thoroughly impressed with the Saints and what people. Jameis was hurt last year. He got hurt within the first couple of games of the year, and I think that changed dramatically how the Saints season went last year. And as you can tell, Jameis can ball. Jameis can fling that ball around the yard, man. DA, what you got on Jameis and the Falcons? I
told y'all, man. Yeah. I told the world. We shook up the world. Jameis can play, man. I've been down with Jameis since Florida State. So And yeah, he had some bad years. So as long as he's not throwing the ball to the other team, Jameis is going to be one of the better quarterbacks. I was surprised that they did not run as well with Kamara and what's my boy from Alabama? His father played
Ingram.
Yeah.
And I was actually real surprised at the defense because the New Orleans defense is supposed to be decent, man. And Marcus Mariota carved them up like turkey yesterday. Like he got at them ridiculously. So they're going to have to shore up that defense if they mean to go any further in the playoffs, get into the playoffs and go far in the playoffs. So the defense was not looking right, to me at least. Atlanta had a lot of pop in their game. Their receiving core is good. They're going to be all right, man, with Marcus Mariota because he's going to be a threat to run. So they're going to pick up some games. They're going to pick up some games this year. My hope is that Jameis can stay within his bag and do what he needs to do. So, so this is that's all. We'll see how he does, man. He has to not throw the ball to the other team, but I think he's a good quarterback. Always have. So
the ball.
And yes, Mike, I was on this Jameis shit last year until he broke his leg.
Oh man, we're in the chat. So this ain't FSU. Man, D-Dub, what you got on the Saints and Falcons game? Very good game.
Very good game. Competitive. I like it. I like that Marcus Mariota. Trying to manage the game. He's 20. He was 20 and 33, 215. No TDs, no interceptions. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. He still had a team in the game. Cordero Patterson. What can you say, man? This guy from wide receiver to full-fledged running back. 22 carries, 120 yards, 1 TD, 15. He ran the longest was 15 yards. What else? Falcons played well. Just the Saints just came back and started putting stuff together in the second half. So kudos to Atlanta. Atlanta, though actually I think they bet a little bit better than they look a little bit better than
I
thought.
I would say that.
I thought this was probably going to be a blowout. I thought the Saints was going to go all, and take care of them. But Atlanta might be just a little bit better. A little bit better than what I thought. So, kudos to them. We'll see, man, because matter of fact, that NFC South, I don't know what you're going to get. It might be a little bit mixed bag. So we'll see.
Appreciate that, D-Dub. Very good game. Like I said, Marcus Mariota, that he played like how he's supposed to play, manage the game and run the ball a little bit also with his legs, dual threat. And, that guy can play, man. So good game. And I'm like D-Dub, the Falcons, I think this was they're a little bit better than what they showed that it was better than what I thought they was going to be anyway. So anyway, let's go to the Motor City. The Motor City, the Philadelphia Eagles travel to Detroit and they meet the Detroit Lions. They wind up winning 38-35. This game here, Jalen Hurts was 18 of 32 for 243 yards. My man Miles Sanders, 13 carries, 96 yards. Hurts, he ran the ball too yesterday, 17 carries for 90 yards. Eagle fans, get at me. I don't know if you want your quarterback doing that. I mean, yeah.
I thought he was a running back in the first half. I mean, to be honest with you, man.
Go ahead, take it
over. Then I mean, Detroit scored first. It was 7-0. Then the next thing I know, Eagles just went on an offensive explosion, man. That dude, I was talking trash early, but he shut me up. That AJ Brown from Tennessee. He I think they got him as free. No, was it a trade or
free agent?
One or the other. Free agent. He might be a free agent, but he balled out, man. They targeted him 13 times, 10 receptions, 155 yards. 54 yards. No, excuse me, 54 yards was his longest, man. But he seemed to find him pretty well. But even for Jalen Hurts, even though I thought he was a running back, he did what he managed. He managed the game. 18 of 32, 243.
Yep.
No interceptions, so he didn't mess up. He took a sack. Offensive line protected them, kept them stand upright. So good game overall. I think the Lions stayed with the game
and
and
played
tried to
hard.
and played
They was
hard
playing,
and
and
tried
they
to came
played
back.
hard from last year,
Yeah.
right? Would you say that DA was saying that all last year? The Lions
They
The
played
Lions
hard, man.
and with the new coach, what's my man's name? Jeez, I just had it on the tip. But anyway, and the Lions got a nice two back system with DeAndre Swift and
Yes.
Jamal Williams. Those guys, if you need a running back, man, these two, Detroit got it right. If they run the ball, they will be in these games.
Good job. Anything on this game, DA? What you got?
Same thing. I mean, listen, I think for first one for Hurts, as my fantasy quarterback, my man. He's doing just what he's supposed to do. He's got, like Mike said, he got to cut down the carries, maybe 2 or 3, and still cut down like 32 passing attempts for him is probably too much. But he stayed poised, and he's a poised dude. Like he's always been a stand-up dude. Like he's the young Russell, I guess, in that regard. What I was disappointed in, and I love this shit. Everybody, oh man, the Philadelphia defense gonna beat that. Fuck out of here. The offense is what they said they was gonna be. Offensive line was good, receivers were good, a little bit of running backs was good, quarterback was good. They scored 38 points. They let Detroit put 35 on that defense. That is something to think about for all you guys before the season start. Saying that, oh man, their defense, that week that they got the best roster in the league. Man, I hate hearing that because you have to play the games. But I like Philly. I still like Philly to win the NFC East. I said that from the start. They do have the best team in that division by far, in my estimation, by them having a great offensive line. So I think Philly did what they were supposed to do. I think their defense didn't. I think, in Detroit, they played the way they always play, hard. And some of these games, at some point in time, I'm a little bit more bullish on it than Mike, that they're just a little younger Detroit team, but not with Stafford. I still think they're going to pull a few games out of the hat this year, just from playing hard, just on effort. But everybody plays hard, so it's not bad. So.
Yeah, Philadelphia defense, I don't think they even had a sack. Well, no, 2 of them had a half a sack. So, I mean, that's one of. So, yeah, the defense you might be looking at that defense. You give up 35. That's something to be alarmed about a little bit. But hey, one game. We're gonna say.
Yeah, 2 are not great offense. That's why it's a problem.
Yeah.
One game. Let's move on to the to Charlotte, North Carolina. The Browns came to visit the Panthers. They got away with the win, 26-24. Jacoby Brissett, 18 of 34, 147 for 1 TD. The Browns got their own 2-headed back monster with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Chubb was 22 of 100 on 141 carries, no TDs. Kareem Hunt, 11 carries for 46 yards. The Panthers, Baker Mayfield, 16-27, 235, 1 TD, 1 interception. McCaffrey was 10 carries for 33 yards. He's still not healthy. I don't think will ever be healthy, but he's not healthy. I'll give it to DA real quick on the Panthers.
Yeah, this is real easy. The league still knows what the Panthers are going to do. They have no other weapons. They got Robbie Anderson, but you, of course, need a great quarterback to do that. And they did catch him once with Baker, and they got him on touchdown. But other than that, if folks don't respect another running back, another receiver, or your passing game, it's going to be a problem. And you're always going to be gutted in that regard. So they know what's happening. DJ Moore is good money too. I just don't believe anyone believes that, Christian's going to get the ball. If it's 4 downs, and he's on the field, he'll get it 2 out of the 4 downs. And as long as you know that, it's going to be a problem for them. I don't think Baker was bad. The 1 interception hurt. And see, close games like this, that 1 interception hurts. Cleveland, they did what they were supposed to do. Jacoby threw the ball too many times, but they did what they were supposed to do.
Real
They
quick,
got a better roster, a better team. They should have won the game.
real quick. Let me ask you this. You probably hate when I ask you a question like that. Is Matt Rule? Is he on the clock? What's up with him?
Yeah, he should be.
Okay.
Yes, he should be. Based on years, listen, folks, we'll go into this on another show, but I got my own theories on coaches and how long people let them live as a coach losing. Got a lot to do with the ownership. So, I think he's on year 3. Mike.
This is year 3. Yep.
So, I'll let him get his freshman class through. I will give him that respect. I'll let him get his freshman class through.
Yeah, this is year 3, correct? Yep.
Year 3 from school. Year 3. And I believe he has a losing record. I'll pull it up here in a second, but he has a losing record. D-Dub, what you think about the Browns and
Hold on, I'm gonna get back to that coach thing. Yeah, I think why not? Yo, the Giants got rid of Joe Judge in one season. What was the other kid? The other dude, Slickback. He's McAflu. He's matter of fact, he's on his Carolina team as a coordinator.
yes.
Yo, I don't have a problem. I picked Carolina to win this game. I don't know. First half they started off very slow. I mean, couldn't get nothing going. Baker. 16-27, 235. He didn't play a bad game. The problem I got with Carolina, I don't believe Christian McCaffrey is your number one back. I think he should be. You need to find another back and use him at like how the Giants used to use Dave Meggett. He's that explosive. He's that type of dude. I think he's a Dave Meggett third down type back.
And he's also that skinny.
Yes. And that's what you should use him for. You need to find you another back that can.
Oh, I don't know who Dave is.
Well, Google him. Google him like we do everything else in this country. Google. You should be using Google. But anyway, shout out to Google. Google should be sponsors.
Yeah, that's right.
But check this out. DJ Moore, Baker flung it to Robbie Anderson. Robbie Anderson was a 75-yard bomb. I think it was. Baker, I think Baker is cool. I think that Baker shouldn't had been let go like that. I think he should have stayed where he was at, but that's the Browns' problem. But the Browns play good. They rushed the ball. They got a two-headed monster back system like I suggest that most of these NFL teams will get. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. It's just bad for fantasy players because you don't know which one's going to get the ball and which one's going to have a amazing day. So other than that, that's all I got.
We got a minute and a half left. Let me a couple notables. The Buccaneers beat the Cowboys 19-3. Dak is going to be out. They said 4 to 6 weeks.
No, 6 to 8.
6 to 8 weeks. Excuse me.
Season over.
Season's over. This is over before it started. Next. Yeah, but I don't know why this is the lead game. I'm sorry, Kev, but it's the lead. There was the lead for everybody. No, the Cowboys are done.
Vikings destroyed the Packers yesterday 23-7. Aaron Rodgers looked like he
trash. He looked like he didn't know what to do.
Defense with everybody. Oh no, they got a great defense in Green Bay.
No, they don't. Trash. Minnesota handled them. And shout outs to Justin Jefferson. That boy is explosive. Go ahead.
The Chiefs go to the desert, destroy the Cardinals 44-21. Angry one's not on. I'm pretty sure he'll say something about them Thursday about his Dirty Bird Cardinals on Thursday. Another good game. The Chargers defeated the Raiders in LA 24-19. That's D-Dub is picking the Chargers to win the Super Bowl.
Chargers are serious.
Chargers are serious. The Colts and Jaguars ended up in a. Excuse me. Did I say Colts and Jaguars? I am so sorry. I lost my place.
Texans,
you right.
Colts and Texans. They ended up in a tie.
Enough said.
Yeah.
The Jaguars went to DC to visit the newly branded Commanders. The Commanders got away with the win. That was
no comment.
Wait a minute, back up to that other game. The Texans. Lovie Smith is back, guys. That's all I got to say. Lovie is back. Good time.
Lovie Smith is back. So I don't think I forgot nothing. Hey, the game that I went to yesterday, the Dolphins made mincemeat of the Patriots 27. The Patriots were never in the game, in my opinion, when I visited. The Bears, man, Patricia with the pencil in his ear. The Bears defeated the Niners in the rain. It was raining all day in Chicago, 19-10. DA, 2 seconds on your team, real quick. What you got?
Not good enough.
Not good enough. All right, we almost out of here. Who you got in tonight's game? Russell
Denver
goes back and meets Seattle. I mean, they didn't even give it like a year and a half. It's like right away, boom. Who you got, DA?
Russ.
Okay.
Kev, you already know. We seen what Geno was about in New York. Maybe this is a different Geno. I don't know. I don't see him getting it done.
Geno played good though, man. He actually been good, man.
Yeah, he might play good, but I don't think they have enough to mess with Seattle. But with Denver today. So it's gonna be interesting to see Russell Wilson in a Denver uniform, and there's all this other new reports about they was trying to trade Russell long time ago. Yeah. So I don't know if this is going to affect him or this is going to make him just put like 50 points on him.
Yes, he was thoroughly annoyed when he got that. Shout out to the angry one. He says on YouTube the Broncos will beat the Seahawks 31-14. I'm with him on that. I think the Broncos will make easy work of the Seahawks. I actually thought when I was at the game yesterday, there's a dude who looked just like Pete Carroll walking around with a hot dog and a Heineken in his hand. I was like, "Oh, Pete Carroll's at the game, man. Good to see you, Pete." But
that was
Pete. Do it.
Anyway, hey, we call it fourth and short for what it is, man. On behalf of myself, I'm Kevin L. Warren, for Dorian D.A. Auburn, for Daryl D.W. Warren, for Mike Mills in the comments, James, Eric, the angry one in the comments also, and for Dan out there doing this thing on the golf course. Yo, this is the Sports Chasers.